Learning to play the guitar might prove to be a struggle if you don't position your fretting hand in the optimum way. Fretting hand is the hand that forms each chord on the fretboard or fingerboard. If you are right-handed, then your left hand is the fretting hand. Playing with a good technique from the start by positioning your fretting hand correctly will make learning to play the guitar relatively easy. Here are the 4 rules for the left hand. Place your hand so your thumb, this part of your thumb, the upper part of your thumb, rests comfortably in the middle of the back of the neck. This is the first rule. Then position your fingers on the front of the neck. I'm doing a C major chord. So position your fingers on the front of the neck as if you are gently squeezing a ball between your thumb and the fingers. Press the strings with the tips of your fingers. This is rule number 2. So you press the string with the tip of each finger. Your fingers must be curved to avoid damping string underneath the finger. Meaning, if this joint is not bent or not arched, if it's collapsed like this, then the string underneath will not ring clean. But if it's bent or arched, then the string underneath will ring clean. Likewise, if this joint is collapsed or not bent, then the string underneath this finger will be muted or will sound muted. But if it's bent or arched, then the string underneath rings full and clean. Likewise, if this finger is collapsed, then the string underneath will not ring clean. But if it's bent or arched, then the string underneath rings clean and full. So with fingers curved or arched, then all the strings would ring clean. Now this is rule number 2. Press the strings with the tips and make sure that each fingers are curved and also you have short nails, because if the nails are long, then you won't be able to press the strings with the tip of your fingers. This one matters. It matters where you position your fingertip within the fret. Let's say one finger's right here on this side of first fret, it's here, and it rings like that. The tone is buzzy. Then one would normally press the string harder, right, to produce the sound. That one. But there's a rule that you must learn. Before you press the string any harder, why not just move your fingertip closer to the fret wire? So let's say this is the sound or the quality of the sound. And without pressing any harder, I'll just position the tip closer to the fret wire, and here it improves the sound, right? It sounds clean, because what really produces the sound is the good contact or a good contact between the string and the fret wire. So if there's not good if the contact between the string and the wire is not good or not solid, then it will produce either muffled or broken sound. But if there's a good contact between the string and the wire, it will produce a clean and full sound. So instead of pressing harder right here, as that will make your fingertips sore, why not just move your fingertip closer to the fret wire? So this is rule number 3. Position your fingertips closer to the next fret wire. So for C major, ideally the position of the finger should be closer to the next fret wire. So here. Now in case your fingertip is already following that rule, rule number 3, like it's already close to the fret wire, and it still sounds broken, then that means your gripping or your pressing or the pressure that you're applying is still weak. Now in that case, all you have to do is just press harder. So that's rule number 3. Rule number 4, make sure your palm is away from the neck, because if your palm is touching the neck, then there will be a lot of pressure on the muscles, right? And you won't be able to clear the strings underneath the fingers, because now all the fingers are like cramped within this position or within this area. So it would be better if you move your palm away from the neck. Now that will allow you to clear the strings, and so you'd be able to produce full and clean sound. So here, these are the rules for the left hand. As a recap, position your thumb in the middle of the back of the neck and make sure the tip is pointing up, not to the side. It's pointing up. Rule number 2, press the string with the tips of your fingers and make sure that your fingers are bent or arched. And rule number 3, your fingertips should be closer to the next fret wire. Rule number 4, palm is away from the neck. In addition to rule number 3, you just learned that to be able to produce clean, clear, full sound without pressing so hard on the string, just position your fingertip or position the fingertip closer to the fret wire. So from here, if this sounds broken, just slide it without pressing any harder closer to the fret wire, and it improves the sound and it's clean and clear. But if you happen to position your fingertip right on the fret wire, the quality is not really that sharp or good, because now the string or the sound is muffled compared to when your fingertip is just behind the fret wire. This is clean and clear or sharp, but this one is muffled, or it's like you're speaking with a handkerchief over your mouth. So there, I hope this helps.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to get notified for new upload. Please check out the end screens for more contents like this. Thank you for watching.